Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to Real Economy Trucking Euro Style here in Euro Truck Simulator 2 as we're using a Real Economy mod to just continue forward, see if it's something we can do and see how we can survive. So taking a look at just, again, kind of staying in West Balkans, so I kind of really want to be in this area, so I probably need to start heading up afterwards. I'm getting a lot of things in Greece. I'm getting a lot of things that would take me to the Middle East. You can see a bunch of things here in Israel, also over in Bulgaria, which, you know, aren't necessarily bad places to go. Obviously, I've got a lot of areas in Bulgaria, Romania, and so forth that I haven't gotten to. I'm kind of intentionally staying out of Greece because I think that's going to be well, that's a mod or a DLC they're working on, so eventually we're going to have a bit better setup there. In any event, looking at the two options I have to Tirana here in Albania, just hard to ever argue against, hey, we're taking the one that's the more expensive. 38 minutes, hoping I haven't forgotten to rest at some point, and that I don't have the typical issue where I'm going to get in and be like, I can't pick this up, because it is urgent, so I'm not going to be able to sleep before I get there.
Time to hit the road.
It's going to be interesting because we are tired. You know what? Let me just look and be sure. Alright, so it may actually be within the same location. So that makes it easy for the pickup. Because I should have peeked at that before, but obviously didn't. Alright, and there we go. So it is there.
Let's do this.
Let's see. So it's pretty much somewhere off to the side, right next to me, basically. So we'll just make a pretty sharp turn, and looks like we've got to go, yeah, way up here. It's in the first spot. So let's peek around the corner. There we go. So sitting next to these stacked containers, but should be fine using our mirrors at this point. Little less backup noise for all of us.
Ready to roll.
All right. So we have 300 some kilometers to go. Alright, it's obviously pretty simple here. I can only go left. A little late at night on a Friday, but this seems awfully dead.
Keep left.
There's some
and then
cars.
turn left.
Alright, so we're turning left right away.
Turn left.
Just want to make sure we can see at least one of the lights, so we'll go there. We'll be able to see the green. And that should give us the option to move along. By the Road Shopping Center. Interesting. I don't know that you'd have something that English over here, but you might. Don't know.
Go straight on.
Not an area I am as familiar with. Well, familiar with at all.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I don't know, you know, what I'm saying as familiar with. That's kind of funny.
Right.
Alright.
Recomputing.
Okay. So I guess because there really is only one exit, so we'll just pretend we're on a merry-go-round.
Keep right, and then exit right.
And we'll go there. I was like, this should be it,
Right.
but then I wasn't sure, so. Alright, well, it's just given us 1 kilometer, so at least we're not super late. So I'm gonna crank this up, although, wow, this is just roads.
And then turn left.
Interesting. Just roads.
Turn left.
Alright, so we're back onto roads that we were familiar with. So that would bode kind of a little bit in the direction. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just really curious. I mean, I might have 4 or 5 hours, and if I can, you know, move it. Is he gonna keep going? No. All right. If I can move along at, you know, 80 kilometers an hour, I might be able to do it, but I'm thinking I'm going to have to push this into a sleep penalty to really have any shot here. Which is unfortunate, because I really would prefer not to have to do that. But, whoops. I'm distracted while I'm driving. I had a message come up and was dealing with that as I was poking around with something that had finished on another screen. So don't look at other things and drive. It's my public service announcement for this episode. But I really should obviously pay attention, and I should be in good shape now. Alright. So, 6. We're definitely not moving along at any kind of distance. I am surprised we're still limited to 50 here, so, I mean, I better slow down a little bit. So it's almost like we've not left town, and really in the way the kilometers are accumulating, I would say that's also accurate. I mean, I think we went from like 2016 to 2023, like it's only been 7 minutes of progress, so probably once we get out here to A2, assuming we take A2, but we may not. We may just pass through like we did before, so. Okay, well, we're not getting on here. I assume, I guess.
Get ready to turn right.
Alright, so we are getting on there, so that is hopeful for a little bit, because what I do need is high-speed roads to get myself near my drop location in time. But, you know, so I've got a couple bonuses basically that I'm with here, which is going to be a multiplier for the urgency, and the fact that it's high value cargo as well is going to certainly help. Alright, so get our lights on here. Speaking of lights on, no, I had them on. Just don't want to get a ticket for no lights, so don't tell me that like something's fully closed or whatever, but it looks, oh, I see, we just have a toll booth. I assume I can go over here, but no, there's no light on top, and I don't see any kind of box, so I'm guessing, well, although is that automatic? I'm gonna try, and I suppose this could be really bad if it doesn't work. Yeah, alright. Because then I don't have to wait through all those people. Alright, well, I should be able to move, even though it said 40, but yeah, that's because of the other items. Alright, so let me go down to 85. I can't go all the way up to 90 here. Alright, but now we're up to 34 kilometers. And yes, time is ticking, everything's moving. You know, it all works together. So I know there was a lot of meandering, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it won't take place on, you know, roadways that I can do something quickly on. Because obviously that would be the preferred method. Alright. Oh, another toll already. Which is pretty common in Europe. The little double light things are interesting to just make sure you see every sign. I mean, I like them. They're actually kind of a... Oh, come on, you're really not gonna let me in there? You are mean. Holy moly, what is this? I've never seen such aggressive driving in Euro Truck Simulator, but maybe I'm not paying attention. I don't know. Okay, need to turn my signal off. Alright, so we're about 20% of the way there. I think as long as we don't start yawning at, you know, 50% or something. I mean, we're not even getting... Well, we are getting close. I think we have kind of the footboard of the bed fully blue. There's a tiny bit of the headboard. See, but this stinks because, like, the time is moving. Like, this is quick road, but we're going nowhere. So all this traffic is actually really kind of a mess. Alright, hopefully they'll all take off. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of places to stop and see. I really need to... I'm gonna stop and take a look at this viewpoint, because... Unless I can't get to it easily, because that does look odd, but no, I think I can... Yeah, there it is. Alright. There aren't a whole lot of viewpoints in Euro Truck, honestly, so... This is intriguing to me, but again, it is a new DLC. So, let's see. Quarry near Gostivar. We can't see too well, but we can see a little bit, so I apologize that it's nighttime, but real economy trucking, I really would be losing money if I just kept sleeping and driving during the day. So, the digger is here, but it looks like it's lower down in the valley, but those are clearly homes, so that's not a quarry there. Okay, Marmosim Tradition in Stone. Again, I think we've got some real companies, mods and stuff running. I tend to use that in everything, so... But this may be something that is on the map and doesn't change. But, yeah, definitely quarry. You've got like a bulldozer on a pretty good hill of gravel over there. Child room. And then an OLED TV. 43-inch TV spa. Alright. That's interesting. So, okay, so the quarry's like across the road. Alright, so now I'm going to take a look, because now the question is, can I... No, I really can't. I need to get out on the road. Oh, are you gonna hit me? Because, yeah, I need to back out, in essence, onto the roadway. Yeah, I know. Alright, I should be okay now. Because, yeah, like, you can go there, but as you can see, it just ends, so that would be even worse. Now, I don't think the time... yeah, I guess there is a bit of a turnaround, but still. I don't think the time was, like, plowing away there. It's not like I lost an hour or something. So I'm okay, but hey, a very unique thing in Euro Truck Simulator, in that we don't get to see a whole lot of viewpoints. But it looks like they have 14 of them, from what the little counter that came up in the corner showed. All right, well now my concern is, yeah, we're going to be in bad shape here, because it's not only going to be driving tired, we're going to be driving tired in the dark. But I don't think I can do anything other than that. So, you know, and this, maybe, I guess you could say we're mimicking the reality of this kind of work, where it's like I can't afford to stop. So I'm going to have to take the danger and the penalties, and that danger includes falling asleep at the wheel on a curvy road, which is not good. So, I mean, it's still early, so I should, whoa, this is only 50, so I'm not going to be able to take that turn. I kind of lost track of how fast I was going. So, let's slow down here. I mean, even this is a bit much, but... Now, is this a shoulder, or is... See, because I'm thinking the other side has 2 lanes. I think I have to be over here, but this is odd, but I think it's because we're going downhill. Oh my goodness, we are only like a third of the way there. I almost have to stop. I'll have to take a look. So let me see. Well, I have 15 hours. Alright, so if I see a rest stop, I guess I will stop. We'll take the chance, you know, because we've only got 240 kilometers. So even if I'm going like 60, which hopefully I should be able to be doing, I'm like, what is going on? But he's like towing a construction sign behind him. Now we've got the climbing, which is not good, because you know what that means. It's just gonna really slow us down, and I'm sure these forklifts aren't terribly light. We're maintaining 67, so that's actually quite excellent. And this now has gotten up to like 70, so that is excellent as well, because then I don't really have to worry about slowing down. We're at 150, but yeah, now I need a rest stop, which is the other problem with Euro Truck and mods and so forth. But you would hope that they'd give us something here. I mean, I think we're only up to like an hour of tiredness. Now, things are spreading out and whatever, so I'm hopeful that something will appear nearby here. Well, not yet.
Keep right.
Keep right, and then I assume go right. Alright, let me look. Alright, there's no rest stop there. Alright, we'll be going right through, so once I get through the border crossing. So that's good. So that'll work. So that's interesting. It's almost like we're coming into the edge of a roundabout, but we're almost skirting it. Alright, Sabrina made us some good cash. Wow, that is
Now.
interesting roundabout. Oh, she leveled up too. Awesome. That just means our drivers should be a little more lucrative. I think if I remember correctly, Robert is my challenge. I think I've got 2 drivers. But I'm also trying to remember if that's American Truck Simulator. Yes, I know. I will try to find a place to park. Don't put me to sleep yet, please. Not so close. But 188 might be at 200, because we're going to have to get to the other side of the border crossing. See, like, this would be a terrible time to lose consciousness. But yeah, there's no way. I mean, I've got so long to go. Like, it would be really, really bad. Alright, so we go here. And we've got our entrance there. Nobody's here because it's nearly midnight. But of course, you know, again, it can take a few minutes for them to do the checking, and I think the time does tick away. Maybe not. It's 36, 46. It stayed 46. Alright, we're through there. And then we go through the next part. And then we can rest. Okay, so Albania. Obviously, we knew that's where we were going, but just, you know, it's always good to be told you're on the right track. So, somewhere over there. But yeah, that little jaunt took 10 minutes, according to what it chewed away there, but alright, so I assume we need to kind of go like where those trucks are. So that is where I'm headed. So the good news is it's a good size space. Alright, so we'll stop and we'll rest. And we'll hope. Alright, 10 hours later. I'm going to go around this way, honestly, because I think that will be easier than trying to go around those trucks. But yes, I think I have till 15. So the road I need to go to is here. Alright. So now we're on the road. And hopefully, obviously, once we get out of this space, we'll get speed, appropriate speed again. I mean, it tells me 50, but it's got to get quicker here. Right? Please? Maybe? But I think I had like 1,500 to deliver, so... Or maybe I had 15 hours left, so maybe my time of when I needed to be there was wrong. But it should be close. Alright, well, this is definitely slower, so... So Albania is a little bit hilly, if nothing else. I don't know that I'd call it mountainous. These aren't gigantic, certainly. But,
Get ready to turn right.
You know, roadways seem a little, I don't know, a little sparse, but...
Turn right.
Oh, I thought they'd be maybe rumble strips, but I guess not. It did say stop, which is odd. It confused me, which is why I kind of reacted poorly, because I'm like, wait a minute. We got plenty of fuel, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, now we're up to 70, so, oh boy, but I don't think it's going to stay that way, because clearly, again, alright, Tirana 95. My gosh, I can't even imagine the hairpin. This one was relatively sharp already, and it's not that bad. This hairpin's going to be crazy. Of course, yeah, it's gonna like slap me in the face after, oh yeah, I don't think there's really mountains, and now we're gonna go into some giant valley here, it looks like. Oy, oy, oy. I want to keep an eye out the window in case someone's coming. No one is. I guess we're just meandering around a lot, which is a little odd given, but I mean, we are going down a bit, you know, and they're not small, but I don't know, it's borderline. I mean, I suppose when you have giant rock formations and it's not just a bunch of dirt. I don't know if that's like the formal definition of the difference between hills and mountains, that hills are mainly made up of of soil. I mean, again, I don't know how true that is either. I mean, but you tend to see a lot of more trees and there's soil on them and so forth. So, alright. So, like the graffiti on the wall. And again, this mixture of is it ProMods, is it the DLC? That's the thing that, like, there's no real way of knowing. I mean, I'm sure there is a way of knowing, but you'd probably have to, like, go look at the maps or something in the back end in the editors, and I don't know how to do that, nor am I terribly interested, but so yeah. So it looks like they've got, like, wire over the rock for safety, so like a screen. So that's pretty cool. Again, don't know that I've seen that. Don't know if that's an SCS thing or the ProMods folks, but whoever did it, nice attention to detail. Alright. I see. Glass for life. Interpane. Yeah, glad I did not try to press on, because I would have absolutely fallen asleep somewhere during all that meandering, and that would have just been huge truck damage and just all kinds of stuff. Nice boxes on the roof there. It is a storage building, though, so I suppose they're just storing things on the roof, but I'm thinking they wouldn't last very long. Oh boy. This is probably very real, where you're like crawling around each other on the roadway. Saw the laundry on the line. So, a lot of pallets. Looks like a grocery store, though, because they've got... there's a man with an umbrella just sitting watching the traffic go by. More boxes and crates, like milk crates. Alright, there's our loan installment. And it's $257, and I don't know that we're getting... I mean, we're getting more than that, I think. I don't remember, but I mean, at over €1 per kilometer. I mean, I know we're going at 300 some kilometers, so... But between the fuel I've used and all that, so we were at like 1,700 euros, I believe, profit in 7 days. So we'll see where things are. But again, with the 991 that Sabrina got, I think that will jack up our income. So I think we'll see a increase in that, probably to over 2,000, but we'll see how it all pans out. So I was gonna say, I would think we're getting close, but again, this might be a town and things are slowing down. Can't really tell. Looking at the time, it's not moving much, so that would seem to be true. Griff oil, Apis oil.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Again, don't forget, prices here in Europe are in liters, so if you're from the US and you're like, 196, what a deal. Did it say first exit?
Keep right.
Okay, yes.
Finding a new route.
You said to go this way. Because I'm like, literally that isn't going...
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Alright.
Keep right.
Okay, and Tirane, so that
Exit
at least
now.
seems right. Okay. I was talking too much and I didn't hear, so it's all me.
Go straight on.
Alright, so it looks like... Well, it looks like we should
At
go
the
straight
roundabout,
through, but we
take the
can't.
first exit.
So we're going here.
Keep right.
Because obviously that's the only way we can go. But yeah, the other one, I'm like, this is clearly just dead ending at this delivery point. So I'm like, this does not look right. Which is like Max Roga or something. But anyway, alright, there we go. I see 110. Yeah, that took me up to 90, so It'll be a good finish. Mosndalo. Okay. Does that mean slow down, or does that mean tunnel in Albanian? If any Albanians ever see this, let me know. Yeah, no idea what that sign was. Oh, we've got like a photo opportunity here too, but alright. So 13 of 30 with the road to the Adriatics. Is there just some big thing in the middle? We can't really see, so I better just drive. But we're in town. So our delivery point, I assume, will be coming up, but we haven't actually had any actual exit that we can leave. That car better leave me alone. This is a pretty big city, I would say, so I'm guessing Tirana's a happening place in Albania. I know nothing about Albania other than I have heard of it once, but yeah, whatever there is, like, I don't understand. Well, we'll just keep going. The photo is intriguing to me, but I don't know that it's that intriguing.
And then turn right.
Alright. And it looks like, yeah, we have no choice here. Yeah, they've got everything blocked. Physically blocked, not just the little X's. Look at that. Robert made 1,100. So we've made over 2,000 euros from my two drivers. Alright. It's possible Robert might actually be making some money, because I swear he was losing money. Look at that. We've got another viewpoint.
Keep right. And then turn right.
All right. Well, I know this is because of the
turn right.
Because of the DLC. So obviously they've added those type of things in. Where is this viewpoint? Interesting. I mean, I'm coming up on it, it would seem. Somewhere here. Right there, okay.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Let's find a new route.
This is a big gate. Hotel. Alright. Let's see what we see. It is the... oh, it's just Tirana. Okay. So yes, Grand Adventurer. Alright. So there's the hotel, another hotel. We're just going to have to figure out where we need to go then, after this. Alright, I'm sure there's more to Tirana than this intersection. It's just odd that they're just kind of hanging out here, but... oh, okay. I'm like, that person's just floating in the air. Oh, car that's not rendering. There we are, way out through the trees, if you're kind of trying to get your bearings. Alright, and a beautiful gas station and some, I assume, apartment buildings and so forth behind it. Ah, and a car shop. So that's an interesting perspective that you don't tend to get a whole lot of in these videos. Alright, there's our truck again. So we're kind of by the road, by that hotel that was across us. But not bad. Alright, so I need to... yeah, this is actually not great, but I think I can turn... or no, I can't turn there, can I? Huh. I can go around the roundabout, so I guess that'll be my thing. Because, yeah, I need to go back.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Right, okay. So, 1, 2, 3. And then we should chomp down and have our Tootsie Roll and our Tootsie Pop. Again, I think they still run those commercials, but other than that, someone of a certain age, and obviously in the US would kind of understand it. I don't know that they run those ads globally, but every time I'm counting to 3 like that, nice and slow, that kind of is where my head goes. So, sorry.
Exit now.
Alright. And then I assume, yes, we keep staying over. Interesting setup. I'm assuming it's very realistic. Okay, I assume that's the second exit, and then this is the third exit. Okay. Alright, so now we're kind of a frontage road is what we'd call it in the US. Slava Auto.
Get ready to turn right.
Cool. Buffet.
Turn right.
Alright, so we're turning down here. Yeah, I think we're going to DPD. Good news is there's nobody parked right there. That would have been a tough turn otherwise. This is not going to be fun getting out of and going somewhere. Especially if I have to haul something out of here. My goodness. Talk about crazy. Can I get in here? Or will it not? Oh, it will. Alright. Because honestly, I'm thinking that's what I want to do. I could be crazy. Trying to watch my back there. Wow. It's like around the back end. This is, I'm not sure. It's like around the back end, but in the building. So I don't know if I have to back into a space or what. Well, amazingly, this is the right direction. So I just need to come in and then just put myself against the loading dock, I suppose, and go from there. That's kind of what we're being asked to do. All right. So should be all right. Interesting delivery location, but again, that's one of the great fun with Euro Truck is you've got just whoops, too much. I'm pretty sure that's bad, so because yep, exactly. I am pulling away. What am I doing? All right. So let's see if we can get ourselves a little closer and maybe get some credit. This is more challenging than one would think, just because how close it is. I don't know if it's gonna give it to me here. We'll find out in a moment. Alright, it is. Alright. So we made it, and we made it on time is the biggest thing. So, excellent. Alright. Nowhere near leveling yet. We'll be going from professional to master when we finally do that, which, other than a fancy title, doesn't really get us much of anything. But yeah, over 4,000 euros in profit. So really, really good job. So yeah, because Robert was, I think, like negative 0.60 euros. I was talking about, like, I don't know, do I keep this guy on? But he has done a good job. So right now, he doesn't have a job. Sabrina should, though. All right, 25 hours, and she's hauling some salmon. So that'll work out for her, I'm sure. All right, well, we've got another load done here, and really feeling in great shape with the amount of profit we've made. But once again, we've got to get through another day and a half, 2 days, before I'm sure my other drivers do anything. But I think we're in good shape, so I'm starting to feel like maybe we can do okay with this. If you've enjoyed the video, haven't dropped a like, or you are not a subscriber, please consider those things. They're greatly appreciated. Immense thanks to folks who do all those things. And I will see you next time.